I'll wait for this ad to run before I get started. Okay, check 1, 2. Hey, it works. Okay. Let me do one more thing quick. Check, check, check. Okay, and is audio gonna come through? Sweet. All right. Let me tweet that shit. Okay. So, this is the Super Nintendo core for the MISTer FPGA. This is a game that I own, that I truly, truly love. Hang on, I'm just looking for... I gotta get this tea bag out of this teacup. This is Cosmo Gang, the video. There's 2 actual Cosmo Gang games. The other one being like a puzzle type game. So this is a true delight. It's basically a cutesy version of Galaga from Namco. So it's got all the sounds and everything else. And I adore this game. So we'll see how all this goes. I'm using OBS now, so I have a camera. Although I don't have it on top of my monitor. It's been a long time since I played this. BXA, alright. I'll get all that stuff set up later. I want to make sure this worked first. So this SNES score is actually pretty but they got the audio working pretty well so far. And I don't have a ROM for Star Fox on here, but I do have Stunt Race and wonder why. has to set I don't think I can change it right now. That doesn't seem to be fixing it. Now that's not letting me do anything. Actually, I'm going to see if I can figure out why. It's only showing that small window on Twitch. How dumb. I'll have to do it later, I think. What's up? You were just out. You were just out. Yeah. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Yeah. Now I screwed up. Huh. Shit. Wow. Dumb thing. Oh, come on. You know, I like the Stream Deck mostly, but I really hate the stand they made for it. Oh, you piece of shit. Really? Except I thought I had it set up for OBS, but apparently I don't. Come on. There. Yay, there's an easy. Because I stink at this game. only show like that? That's so stupid. Oh, that annoys me. Alright, well. Guess it's better than nothing right now. First, I have to take first. Now it's available. What's up? Sorry about the video. OBS sucks. I gotta figure it out later. I'm just in the playing mood right now because I got this FPGA yesterday, Where's the Holy Grail? Actually, his brothers. The night at the end of Crusade is actually There we go. My voice is inaudible. Is the microphone freaking out? How about now? Can you hear me now? Okay, I gotta remember what everything is here. Alright, well, that's enough of that silliness. Any game you'd like to see? I can try this. This game's tough. Pretty rare game. Who is it? Retrobits just did a reissue of this game, actually, which is pretty badass. Okay. I've not played this for a long time, so we'll see how this goes. It's really funny to see how well this game is done on the SNES compared to how bad Super R-Type was. Ah, really? Does the SNES core feel... I wouldn't say 100%, but it's pretty darn close. I was just playing Cosmo Gang, and it was hitching a little bit here and there. I think they've done a really good job with the audio so far. I literally just got this FPGA yesterday, so I haven't really had a lot of time to dig in yet, but I mean, obviously, the thing to compare it to is the real SNES, but also the analog Super NT, because that one is phenomenal. But so far, this core feels really good. Ah! I've only played a couple games so far in SNES. I did a lot of Genesis. I don't know why. But with the Mega SG just being in my hands not too long ago, I was doing a comparison with that. And it's funny. It seems like the Genesis core actually took a long time to happen from what I was reading, which I thought was interesting because, quite frankly, I never really thought the Mega Drive / Genesis was that complex when you compared it to other hardware. Master System looks good on here so far. I played Aladdin yesterday, and it was pretty much indiscernible from the real system in my mind. I tried one arcade core so far for Galaga, and I couldn't get the launch, so I'll mess with it later. NES so far looked really good. But I expected that. I mean, the NES is pretty much the one that everybody usually does right when they talk about emulation in most ways. There's a GBA core that's in the works. I grabbed it, but I haven't tried it yet. And I haven't tried Game Boy yet. There's a Virtual Boy core, which is pretty cool. So I do want to try that out. Because I do some Virtual Boy emulation on the Shield TV, and it's actually pretty darn good. As well as it can. Because a lot of the times those games relied on the parallax effect, and relied on the parallax effect, and it's really tough to do when you're not in 3D. Or when you're not in the Virtual Boy. Played Stunt Race FX yesterday actually on this core, and it's surprisingly accurate. I don't have the Star Fox ROM right now, so I have it somewhere. I just don't have it on here. But I definitely want to get Star Fox loaded on here and try it out. And I'm pretty sure someone's already yanked the Star Fox 2 ROM off the SNES Mini, so I want to grab that and put it on here too. But I like that this core actually supports Super FX and everything, and all the DSP chips. You should load up F1 Rock and see if it works, because that uses the DSP. Pretty sure it does, though. Slow down, help me there. really did nail the audio, though. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's... I just don't know this game. I kind of figured that was going to happen, though. Should have at least. Mistake. Ah. All right. S has its own thing because everything has super at the beginning of it. So this is a really tough game. I actually own the cart for this. It's a cool game, though. Yeah, I think they nailed the audio. The score. It has been a long time since I've played this game. Don't expect much. Backgrounds do some really cool stuff in this. You see like a waterfall come up later. There's some really cool things with this game. Oh, and then I do that. Oh, I actually have... I didn't realize I had Star Fox on here. Alright, well, let's see some Super Effects action. This is my favorite Super Nintendo game. This is basically my favorite 16-bit game. It was cool, too, because Dylan Cuthbert was just tweeting about some of the development stuff on here yesterday. I just adore this game. I used to be really good at it, but with my left hand the way it is now, I stink. But I bought the Japanese version of this, and I have the American version of this on card. I'm not getting any input lag at all. I'm using the wired Xbox 360 controller right now. I actually bought, some guys call it, it's a thing called the Bliss Box. And they make an adapter so that you can use the old, hold on a second. Okay, yeah, that's the way I want it. So that you can use the actual controllers from the different systems. So they have, let me get in here and I'll pause it. They have dongles for all the different consoles, and then they go into a custom-made like adapter, and they have a 4-player one and they have a single-player one. So I just bought the single-player one yesterday. I don't know when it's showing up. It said it already shipped, but then I can use my joysticks because my shitty left hand makes it really difficult to use a controller like this anymore, except for I'm using the analogs. The analog stick is the D-pad. But really no input lag at all, honestly. And apparently they just updated the HDMI routine or whatever for the I/O board on the FPGA, and there's essentially no latency at all. And I've got all the updates on this one. But yeah, it runs great. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. I used to have this game memorized almost. It seems about right though. And there's my shitty left hand. Yeah, I need my joystick. Still one of my favorite 16-bit soundtracks ever, too. I just love this soundtrack. It's really good. Even getting plenty of bass. It's nice.
Good luck.
Good luck. Funny, I really don't care how people always think this game is so primitive looking and everything, because at the time this was outstanding, but I still think the game is really fun. I'm really upset that like the Wii U game and a lot of the subsequent ones just don't play like this. All I want is just an on-rail shooter. Trying to make it so much more because Miyamoto has to be Mr. Creative all the time. See, it was games like this that made me not like the Genesis even more, though, because the one thing about the SNES was always the sound for me. I mean, even bad games sounded decent on the SNES. I love the sound chip in that thing. I mean, obviously there are good games in the Genesis for sound, the Streets of Rage series especially, but for me, nothing compared to this system.
Good luck.
Yeah, gun upgrade. Let's need another one now. It's funny playing this with headphones because you never did that back then. Oh! I had really cool at the time, a really cool surround sound when the SNES came out. So with the big Pro Logic sound and everything, it was pretty badass. I lost my plan.
Twin Blaster.
Twin Blaster. Pioneer Boom, yeah, I had my Apple II GS hooked to a boombox back in the day for speakers. Because it worked. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Sorry, the window I'm playing on is a little small, so it's hard to see some of this stuff. Because the Apple II GS back then, I mean, it had digital sound, it was really cool. Yeah, well, get out of my way, you idiot rabbit. I used to have this whole thing memorized. No, not anymore. And I used to play this game non-stop. How many years ago was that? 90, when did this come out? 93 maybe? 94? 94, I think. Oh, you dick. And there I go. God darn it. Well, this is gonna suck. Way back here. Shit. Well, this is gonna be tough with a default gun. I gotta find the ROM for Star Fox 2 off of this. That's awesome. Ah! Ah, fuck! Yeah. It's, I mean, it's something that, you know, the Super NT doesn't even do, you know, in the jailbreak. Which, I mean, that was never a selling point, obviously, but I was always curious, and I even messaged a couple of people, like, why they never did additional core support for the Super NT, but they did for the NES and Genesis FPGA consoles for analog. It always intrigued me. Let's do it the easy way. But, yeah, this is, as far as I remember, this is pretty much running exactly how it did on the SNES. This is pretty awesome. No audio hitches, no crackling. Speed looks about the same as far as I can remember. Yeah, this is, like you say, pretty damn legit. Hopefully I'll fix OBS and get the video over for another stream eventually. Did you want to see something specific? We've got a lot of cores on here and stuff. I think I've got Genesis, Game Boy, Master System, Game Gear, SNES, NES, haven't tested yet is the arcade stuff except for Galaga, and that didn't work. So I gotta figure out if it's just the ROM I have or what. Shit. Oh yeah, this is hot. Ah, crap. Oh boy, I'm screwed. Whoa! Such a great soundtrack. Ah, come on. Ah, okay. Well, it works great. I'm actually really happy with this so far. I don't play this every day like when it came out, so I just don't remember everything anymore. But yeah, it's running fantastically. And actually, Stunt Race FX I tried last night. The brief amount of time I spent on it was quite good. It's not the greatest game in the world, but it's enjoyable. Let's see if I can not screw this up this time. My way, you asshole. Slipped. Yeah, I was gonna put mine together, but my left hand doesn't work very well, so I went to MISTeraddons.com, I think it's called. Pork Chop Express runs it, and bought one, configured and everything from him. And he actually he has this option to do like a pre-configured SD card, which is cool. I would have done it. I mean, I'm not a dummy, but just figured it'd be easier because I had to get the SD card anyway. And he put some update scripts right on there, and it's really cool. You just go and hit update, and it goes through and checks all your cores, checks your firmware, everything. I'm really impressed with how far this project's gone so far.
Good luck.
I just can't solder, and I couldn't tell if I had to solder anything to assemble it. So that's kind of why I said, I'll let them do it. But very easy to deal with. Very happy with them. Shit. Yay, finally got a good update. Get the fuck out of my way. There we go. Sorry. My thumb keeps slipping off the pad. Sorry about that.
Incoming enemy.
Ooh. Nearly got through that. Well, I had a wreck a few years ago, and I've got a lot of nerve damage in my left arm and my hand. I have no feeling in my hand at all. So I can't use D-pads anymore, so I usually play with a joystick, but I don't have the adapter for from the Bliss box yet, so I'm just using a 360 wired controller for that. I am not going to get through this level. I remember how crazy this one gets. Ah, you dick. Ah, you. Worth it.
Incoming enemy.
Yeah, I really wanted to put mine together, but information for this project is still really spotty. Like, I still really don't understand what the 3 buttons on the I/O board are, like what they do. I know that they're, to help you navigate through some of the menus and stuff, but I don't know what each individual one does. And I haven't been able to even find a good explanation of that, But I had seen some reports or some people talking about they solder this, solder that, especially with the I/O board. And I've never been able to solder. I don't even own a soldering iron right now. So just figured I'll spend the money and have them do it. Since they've done it before, I figured they probably know what they're doing. But I emailed him about a couple things, and he's been very insanely responsive. Really easy to talk to. Yeah. Sort of. Reset core. Oh, okay. Hang on a second, folks. Well, when I get a chance, I gotta pause. My dog's bugging me. What's up, sweetie? What's up? Am I not paying enough attention to you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. You wanna come under? Huh? Wanna come under? I'm actually impressed that I got to the last boss in this game. I haven't played this for so long. Whoa, I'm not gonna do it that way though. Polymega, my problem with it originally was I didn't think that they were releasing enough info about it. I really kind of still feel that way. But Jeremy Parrish got some time with it at GDC, and he seemed very favorable about it. My question is it actually FPGA? Is it emulation? And it sounds like it's almost both, which is fine. I mean, the videos they've been putting up look damn impressive. I just worry about pricing, you know, because they want to sell everything in parts. But their Saturn stuff looks fantastic, and right now for Saturn, I've never been a big fan of the Saturn. Somebody actually gave me this console years ago, but it's funny because I own so many games for it, and I don't know why I own so many games for it. But they've been posting a lot of stuff from the Saturn especially, and I do a lot of Saturn emulation on the NVIDIA Shield TV right now, and it's really good on there. It's a version of Yabosi or whatever it's called, and I'm leaning toward getting a Polymega now. They don't have pre-orders open. They just had the initial funding pre-orders that I didn't get in on. But they're also including a really kick-ass PAL PlayStation game. I forget what it's called, but it's kind of Star Fox-ish actually, the way it's played. But I probably will get one now because I'm really FPGA crazy at the moment, and I trust Jeremy Parrish with this kind of stuff. And he seemed very impressed with it. So you never know what the final product. I think what they're doing looks pretty cool though. So I'm hopefully optimistic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. You found a picture? I'll have to look again about those buttons. The funny thing is, I couldn't find my other USB keyboard, so I'm actually using a Mac keyboard right now to hit F12. Polymega is confusing. I totally agree. I mean, it's cool that they've been uploading gameplay videos, and it looks fantastic. It really does. I bought the SIO for the PlayStation, the original PlayStation, and it's awesome, man. But, obviously it's not doing any up-converting anything else, but Pound Technology released an HDMI adapter for the PS1, PS2, and I really like it. I know that like HD Retrovision and those guys are all kind of complaining about it, but I really like it. I've got an OSSC, and I have the RGB stuff to use that, but sometimes the OSSC is a real effing pain in the ass, especially when you want to record footage or stream. Especially with like the Saturn and the PlayStation 1, because they do that resolution switching, and it totally screws the OSSC up, So the OSSC is great if you can get it dialed in. And I've got Firebrand X's profiles all downloaded and everything. But, I mean, I've gotten to the point where, with the Saturn especially, I've been doing S-Video through the RetroTink 2X, which I think is fantastic. And the S-Video off the Saturn has always been excellent. So I've been doing that just for simplicity's sake. But that HDMI that they brought out for the PS1, PS2, I really like. The Dreamcast one I think is terrible. I think the VGA is 10 times better than that HDMI from Pound. But the PS1, PS2 cable I think is fantastic. Yeah, I mean, my CRT died on me. So, but a friend of mine actually has the same Sony Vega that I had with the component input and everything. The problem is I don't have room for it right now. But I'm gonna get my second bedroom. I have a 3-bedroom house, so this is my office. This is the master bedroom that I turn into my office. But I have a second bedroom that I want to kind of turn into a retro room. So he's gonna bring that Sony Vega over pretty soon. And that was the cool thing about, like you just said, the FPGA, or with the MISTer. With this I/O board, it does the analog and the HDMI at the same time. And my buddy Mark has, one of the big, I think it's a Mitsubishi RGB CRTs. So when I take this down there, we can hook up to that as well. I loved my Vega. It was the one below the XBR, but for years, man, that thing was just a powerhouse. You know, I had my Neo Geo AES modified with Unibios and everything, so I could use MVS cards. But I also had component video put on it and S-Video, because that thing, you know, the composite output on that was just terrible. And the component looks amazing. I actually can connect it to the RetroTink or to the OSSC, and it looks outstanding. But, you know, back then, I was an S-Video and component hog. You know, like anything I had, I tried to make sure that I could connect it either by S-Video or component. And it's an amazing set. So when he bought his house, it was still in the place and it works, and he doesn't want it. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll take it. I just got to get room for it. So, but I love that set. I mean, it would be nice to have one of those cool PVMs, but number one, they're so damn heavy, and number two, they're kind of hard to find now, especially up here in the middle of Wisconsin. I can't believe I just went all the way through Star Fox with this hand. That's actually fucking awesome. Makes me want to play Star Fox 2 even more now, again. I bought a Super NES Mini for Star Fox 2 and I barely played it. I gotta find that ROM and throw it on here. 93%. I used to be able to get through with 100%. Alright, anybody want to see anything specific? Specific? Look at all the supers. Super Buster Brothers. That's a great game. Castlevania 4. I suck at this game, but now I do, but the soundtrack. Whoops. Actually, 1 second. I need to clean my glasses. What's up? You were just out. You're just mad because I'm not paying attention to you. You hate being up here on the weekends, don't you? Yeah, you hate being up here on the weekends. I know. Oh, thanks. The Jared era. Oof. You made it through unscathed? That's amazing. Oops. Whatever. Let's do that. The Jared era. The dark times. Just gotta remember where all the buttons are now. I actually had the soundtrack on vinyl. And that weirdo Mark thinks that the Castlevania Bloodline soundtrack is better. Because he's a weirdo. And a true Sega maniac. Ah, that was... Jared era was, what, 12 years ago, wasn't it? It was a long time. Let's see if I can do a diagonal with this. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop streaming because the dog wants to go out. But, you know, tweet me if you want to see anything. Oh, come on, quit whining. Tweet me if you want to see any specific games, anything like that, see any cores. And, maybe I'll stream later today. I'll fix this stupid stream so it fills the screen too. Sorry about that. Stupid OBS. This is really cool though, man. I'm gonna be taking a lot of time on this. Alright, take it easy folks. Thanks for watching.